Yeah. G'day guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Rusty Gear server. Punk's been off for a bit. I've been cook as crabs. Tell you what, I've been dying. On the mend now, so we're getting straight back into it. Well, we had the big bad server tour from the Rusty Gears boys, and they came in and caused a bit of havoc and had a good look round. What a cool bunch they were. So, I will probably post some of the bits and pieces of it. But lovely Per, she live streamed it, so check out that. They go everywhere, guys. I mean, everywhere. They went all over the place. They even went down to my little kill dungeon that none of you have seen yet, underneath the longhouse. But I've been sitting there in the cold because it's winter now that I've been off the server for a few days. Come back and she's freezing, so I've been sitting here by the cementation furnaces, keeping warm and making a bit of steel. We're going to shoot over to the shop shortly because I think people have been buying some tools. And Punk might have a few coins to shake about with. I need to harvest this garden I put in before the tour because I moved that one. The little garden here's gone. And this is pretty much naffed, so we're going to clear that out shortly. Today's mission, nothing special guys. I realised that down here, in my little storage hovel, I'm running out of room already. So we're going to knock this wall out. We're going to have a tinker with the water wheel. We're going to try and make it a bit faster. But mostly we're going to knock the wall out, expand this and put some more chests in. And I've opened up one of the TLs I found under the longhouse. We're going to open up the other one. We're also going to go down and have a look at my little kill chamber down here. Because underneath the longhouse, I've got big bad nasties down there. Where I been collecting a few temporal gears. Killing some baddies. It's way down there. So we'll get that in a bit. First things first, I'm going to go and sort my garden out before my onions freeze and they're buggered and you can't eat them. I might drop some stuff off to the community centre for Crafty to cook up. So I'm going to get stuck into that and I'll see you all in a bit. Hopefully, yeah, well, the cementation furnaces are going to need another stoke. What's this one sitting on? 38%. And there's not a lot of goobies left in there. Alrighty. Alright, well, now that I've ripped the wall out and laid a bit of floor in, yeah, goodbye, Mr. Drifter. It got a bit dark down here. I'm thinking the hellhammers can come down here. Because check this out. I do plenty of smithing over here. And I run in here, and this just does plates. But if I move them down here, I can really just set up some more forges and just smash plates out. Oh, and check it out. Sid's little butterfly. I've got to move that. Thanks, Sid. That's so cool. Because that is the on-off switch there, the flume with the hatch, for the water wheel. So, I'm going to have a bit of a rethink about this. So I think right now, seems it's midnight, we'll go and check the shop. Oh, that's right, it's winter. There's been a bit of an animal explosion. I've got horses all through my place. Everything's looking in order. We've got to open that up too. Alrighty, so any orders? No, a couple of buckets gone, that's good. Alright, we had... Crikey, they've been spending up a fortune. Good on you guys, steel stuff's good to have. I need put another pantograph in here, bargain bin. Nice. Holy crap. I put a nice bit of steel armour in here. We'll sell that eventually. But we just made a record, most gears I've ever had in Vintage Story, ever. So thanks gearheads, love you spending a fortune in my shop. I know the steel stuff will last a long time, so that's good. We'll check the grindstone, if they've been using the grindstone out the back. Don't forget guys, grindstone's here. Spare wheel in there. Wicked. Alright, Punk's rich. Time to find some traders. No, we'll go and stash that for now. But the riddle of steel has been doing its trick. I'm going to have to restock a few items, but so all the gearheads know there's steel armour here. You guys just name me a price and we'll settle on something. We got some brass stuff there. I'm going to make another set over here. Alrighty. Wicked. I think that was mostly Andy and Gran and Crafty. But, wow. Alright, home again, cheekity cheek. And I think, guys, we're going to go through one of those TLs as soon as it hits morning. Alright, well, Punk's back. It's been a while. I have done a fair bit of stuff off camera because my voice has been total craps. So, let's have a look what we've done. We've gone mad down here. I moved the half hammers down. We've got a bit of power to them. We've extended the back wall here. And I put in a windmill. One of the new ones from the Millwright mod. I got Sid over to help me dodgy this up so I could sort of run the water wheel and the windmill. And I made a really cool little tunnel to get to it. Because there was bugger all wind down here underground, I didn't want a windmill above my base where it just looked hideous. So we've chucked one up here in the mountain, slightly obscured, and if we can get up there we'll have a bloody good look at it. Sid's a legend. He come in and rectified this for me as well. I think he chucked a couple more sails on it, but look at this thing crank. So yeah, that's a bit much on the eyes, guys, but the windmill's up here and I do lose a fair bit of power running a long axle all the way to the base, but you know, them's the brakes, guys. Style before substance. So if we can get off this ladder, that's that. And I've got little clutchy thingies here to do it. We'll jazz the room up a bit better now that we've sort of figured out where we want everything. And Punk's storage is not a mess. And all the steel and iron I'm making, I can sit here on these little forges downstairs and make iron ingots and plates. And it goes alright. I mean, it's not super fast. If you want super fast, we'll run over to Shino's base and borrow his lot. And Sid's one's up and running pretty fast too now. So that leaves a fairly decent amount of room in here for me to put my tables up so I can get these ingot molds off the floor, clean up all this mess, because I've got stuff everywhere. I mean, we got chests and rubbish, and I've even got brine going on there. So yes, we'll clean up this because outside's looking pretty good. Snow's gone, still winter, still cold, still freezing. Yeah, so that's kind of good. And I've got wolves everywhere. Look at this. Look at these fellas. I had to knock them on the head while I was down here cutting trees. And they were all in this garden I put over here for flax. See, two more I knocked on the head. I mean, they're just everywhere. Bloody wolves. Is there any more? Rabbits down there. Nope, don't see any more. That's good. Alright. So, we had a wolf explosion. That's been taken care of. I'm going to have to do something with these horses because they were freezing all winter and they're still cold. And they're not happy about it. See, not happy about it. So we'll get around to that eventually. Right now, I am going to clean up this. So I'm going to make a couple of tables to chuck them on. Move some of this stuff about. Hopefully chuck some downstairs. And generally figure it out. Alright, time for the hard yakka. Well, that was a tougher job than I thought, but we're all sort of cleaned up now. Things are semi-organised as best punk gets. We've got a nice little table to put our moulds on. And that looks, I like that, it's kind of flash. So that leaves us a bit of room to play with up here. I've cleaned up a bit in here. I've still got random chests of junk that I need to put away. But I'm happy with this so far. Out the back here is looking good. Downstairs, yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't need masses of storage. I mean, I did sort of have a bit off in the season, a few months, so I haven't collected as much junk as I probably should have, but we got plenty of junk as it is, and we're only going to add more. So I thought I'd clean up around outside. I picked up some of the crap. I might harvest the pumpkins shortly. I put some plants back in the garden. I may have jumped the gun with winter, thinking it's going to be over soon, but no, it's still cold and miserable and freezing. But at least there's no snow on the ground now. So, I mean, I could sit here all winter with me bum rested up against the cementation furnaces, keeping warm. But I think I'm going to head over to the pirate area in the far north there and make a start on some of the stuff over there. So I'm going to get a box of goodies ready, find me toolbox there. I'll empty that out and put some more tools in it. And we'll head over there because it's warmer over there, and Punk don't really like the cold. Looking at this cold, frosty stuff just makes me feel cold in real life. So we're going to shoot off to the far north, I think, in the warm. I'll meet you over there when I get my gears ready. Alrighty, well, we've been over here for a little bit, and I've actually had to muck around down here. So we're over at the pirate area. We're playing with the mine. I'll put some rails in on the steps. I'll probably sort of ruinise them a bit so they're falling down. But I won't make it too dangerous because they've already fallen off once. I put this little pad down here that I think sort of mirrors Sid's sort of crane lift here, and we've got some mine stuff ready to go on it. I'm going to mine some of the coal. I'm going to put a little stairwell down to here, and that'll be our major mining sort of area. And I'm going to put a little room in here. This is going to be basically for little treasures to hide in here, because pirates like to hide little treasures. So we'll just sort of ruinise this a bit, make it look like a bit of a makeshift mine, nothing super flash, because I don't think the guys are actually going to come down here and mine any coal. But after I've finished playing with that, if we can get up these stairs, I'm going to have a go at this tower. Now, I don't think pirates would have been super keen on having a massive stone watchtower, but we're going to do something. And we've got a night watcher over here, so that's kind of cool. But I'm thinking at some point they might have ripped off the crow's nest of the ship and chucked it up here as a bit of a lookout. And I think it might double as a lookout slash sort of beacon to say, hey, we're over here guys, come in, it's safe, there's rocks close. I might even build us a little rock out here. So we're going to have a go at that as well. It seems it's nice and summery over here still, and it's warm weather. And I'm liking the warm weather, I really am. That windmill's really cranking. Alright, back down the mine. Yeah, that's sort of lined up. And having a bit more of a play. Alrighty, back to it. Alright, well, we've done something to the mine. It's sort of what I wanted. We've got a bit of a rail. It looks like it's been mined. There's a pallet full of stuff ready to go up. We've got a bit of rail over the side here. I take it the gears and I probably won't come and mine this coal. You never know. A few warning signs about, because there's drifters everywhere down here when it gets bad. So yeah, in the old miner's hut, there'll be an old miner sleeping here, guaranteed, especially the pirates. There'll probably be 7 of them sleeping down here. So that's pretty much it. Now we were going to go and do the little tower, but I'm going to leave the tower for another time, because I'm going to have to grind some bits and bobs for that. I sort of think I've done a little bit of justice to Sid's beautiful elevator crane. No, that's impressive. There's no way I could top that, but the mine looks like it's semi-functional, and that's what we want. So right now, we're going to head over to No One's base. I've got a package to drop off for him, and I'm going to go and permanently borrow some of his granite, because he's got a wee bit of it. So I'll meet you over at his base, because it's a bit of a hike. I'll see you there. Alright, well, we're back at our base. We've picked up some goodies. Now we're going to head over to No One's base. He's way out the west here somewhere. There. So there's a bit of a path out there. It's a rough path. So, off we go. Well, that's the mission. It's not too bad, but she can get a bit rough. Check this out, guys. No One's base is insane. I'm sure you all saw it in the tour they did, but wow. Absolutely love it. The Dwarven City. We're not going to have much of a poke around. He did say grab some granite, but first we have some goodies to drop off, and we'll chuck it right in the middle here where you can see it. Bottled meat, of course. Gotta send something to fly off for the shop. And some steel splitter plugs, because he does a lot of mining and, yeah, hammering away. So I thought we'll send him over some nice steel ones. To say thanks for letting me rip off as much granite as I can. Now, he said go somewhere. By the garden here somewhere. I'm sure we'll find it. Maybe not down there. Oh, here we go. Storage. So, what have we got here? Wow. We'll take a wee bit, because I'm going to need a wee bit. And I don't think you'll mind. That should do us. Alright. Back out of here somehow. Guess we can go up the waterfall? No. What that? Alright. Bit of ride on the box. Thanks. 5. Thanks 5. Good on you, punk. Thanks for granite. That'll sort him. Alright. Absolutely wow. Well, guys, that's pretty much all Punk's got for the moment. It's been a rough one, but we've got some stuff done. So, I will catch you all on the flip side. Rock on.